good morning from the beautiful Addis Ababa, guys. Today I am actually in the most historical district of Addis, known as Piassa. I'm trying to cross the street. Now this area is full of history, that it has been changed and uplifted since the last time I was here. Like this building right here is known as the memorial, which I'll be letting you know more about. But this area has been changed. Like it doesn't look anything like it used to. The streets are all big, the sidewalks are all done. You can see people are all headed to work, and so am I. But first things first, there's some coffee here. There's a coffee spot right here. It's called Piassa Mekonnen. I'm gonna see if I can go inside. Salamno, andedna. I'm gonna go inside, get a coffee, get some dessert. This is the name of the place, Piassa Mekonnen. Salamno. Coffee, Ale? Yes, coffee. Ale. Okay. Make video about Piassa. No problem. Piassa Mekonnen. And macchiato. And macchiato large. Ale. Macchiato big.
What are these kilo?
Matal. Big. Yeah, thank you. Big one, thank you. Huh?
You need to see the payment.
Oh, payment now? Eshi. Meto Salasa, 130. Amarinia. Amarinia Gaba. Tinish Gaba. Tinish. Arif no? Konjo no? Eshi. Ulet Meto? Eshi. No need for change. Zir. No problem. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna stay right here. How you doing, bro? Nice to meet you. Salam. I'm making a video about Piassa.
Yeah.
I used to live here, but when I lived here, Piassa didn't look like this. At that time, it was very different. Now they changed too much. Looks very beautiful. Nice to meet you, bro. I'm gonna sit down now. Andedno. Ale. Sitting in the sun, saying hello to everybody. So I'm waiting for one of my friends who's also a vlogger. He's gonna come here and we're gonna show you the beauty of this area. So stay tuned.
Welcome to Addis Ababa.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
Kadir.
Are you from Piassa?
Yes.
This place?
Yes.
It looks very beautiful now.
Beautiful now.
Very different.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay.
Thank you. So the guy, the old man, he's from Piassa. I mean, imagine the guy, he's probably been here since it was so different, and he saw all of the changes, man. Must be very, very different for people who've been here. Even for me, I lived here about 8 years ago, and it's so different now. But imagine for someone who's been here for 30, 40, 50, 60 years, this must be like such a difference for them. Even you can see they're constructing a new building right across the street there. Of course, China construction, as usual. The Chinese are heavy here, doing a lot of work, a lot of building. I mean, as it is in most of Africa. Hey guys, we got the special macchiato from Piassa Mekonnen. So this right here is I think they put like 2 shots of espresso with a little bit of milk. Now normally in Ethiopia, traditionally they drink black coffee, but the new thing, well not new, but it's been around for a while, but getting a macchiato is a special thing, man. You can see how bold the coffee looks, but it's a bit hot. Let me give it a try and give you guys my taste test. Oh, bahut acha. Bahut acha. My friend here speaks a little bit Hindi. Thoda. आप क्या काम करते हैं? काम?
मेरा नाम?
आपका नाम क्या है? Brook hai. Ah, very nice. Amazing. In Ethiopia, you can find someone that speaks good Hindi and Urdu. Who would have expected? I lived in Ethiopia for almost 2 years before. And at that time, Piassa didn't look like this. It looked very old.
Very old.
But now they make it new, yeah. Even everywhere in Addis looks like different, you know?
Yes.
I'm so surprised. Hey, the man. Salam no.
Salam.
Salam no. And they know. How are you, bro?
Nice to meet you, my brother.
So guys, let me introduce you. So guys, this right here is Mr. Tekle.
Yeah,
So he's been following my channel. I think one of my first original subscribers. Like every time I drop a video, Mr. Tekle always comments, he always messages me, says something nice to me. So now he became like my friend. This is the first time we're actually meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's also a YouTuber, so you can follow his channel, and he's very good. He makes videos in Ethiopia, all over Ethiopia. And if you watch his videos, you can learn a lot about Ethiopia. What's the name of your channel, bro? Tell them.
My channel name is TY Travels. So
TY Travels.
You can check out. I'm just making a nice video.
Go subscribe to him right now. And today we're gonna make a really nice video. Can I buy you a coffee first?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's do it.
bro.
I'm having one macchiato, but this guy told me that you have to try the baklava also.
Okay. Yeah. It's known for baklava.
It's known for you want to get one? We share?
You know, for now, I'm dead.
You good? You ate breakfast?
Yeah.
So let me get you one macchiato or bunna?
Good. Yeah.
One
Macchiato.
Macchiato.
Here, I just want to say that I'm your big fan.
That's
and
for sure.
On the first time when I just plan and start this making a vlog, you were the first guy I watch, and you were my big source of inspiration.
Thank you so much,
and I
man.
always watch your videos, and it's very informative, educative.
Thank you
and
so
I am,
You think
even you oriented me to just do videos like the way you do it.
I'm so happy to hear that, bro. You think I did a good job showing Ethiopia?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Even I comment what you just do. Someone in Ethiopia were posting in their home.
Yeah, I try to show the beauty of Ethiopia, because a lot of times people just show the negative things. I try to show everything, the reality, you know?
Yeah, that's what I see, and I appreciate that.
But I really appreciate the fact that, I can inspire another generation of next YouTubers. That's what we have to do, We have to inspire. Now you're growing, now you have to inspire the next person, here in Ethiopia. So that's what we try to do. My goal is always to inspire everybody who's watching. You don't have to be a vlogger, but whatever just leave your comfort zone, and whatever you want to do and you want to accomplish something, you can do it. Even me, till this day, I still feel a little bit shy sometimes, but you have to just forget it,
Yeah, I'm just tell myself a lot of things.
Like, people watch me, they probably think, oh, this guy's so confident, but I still feel shy, guys. Especially when people are looking at you, while you're
Yeah, right.
So first thing we're gonna stop in is this right here, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell us, what is this?
This one is it's a museum.
It's a museum.
Yeah, which is recently inaugurated in commemorating the victory that Ethiopia has achieved over Italy.
Over Italy, yeah. So just to give you guys a quick brief history of Ethiopia. So Ethiopia is one of the only countries in Africa that was never truly colonized by any colonial powers. In the late 1800s, there was a king named Menelik II. And at that time, that was the first time the Italians tried to invade Ethiopia. And that was during the time of Mussolini, I believe, right? No, that was later on. The Mussolini was later on. This was still under a fascist Italian regime. They came, they tried to invade, they tried to take their piece of Ethiopia, but King Menelik actually fought them off that time. That was the Battle of Adwa at that time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So this museum actually commemorates the Battle of Adwa. It was a bloody battle, and it happened on these streets of Piassa. Obviously, these streets of Piassa don't look like they did at that time. Now they're very updated. But it was right in these areas that the battle actually took place, right?
Not actually like that, but this was a set for the king. It was the palace for the king. So this was a point that he stand and do the campaign. He called his people here. So even the name of this museum is called Adwa 00. Because the campaign,
it started right here.
Yeah. So in just commemorating such history connection with that battle, it's inaugurated here in the capital of Ethiopia.
So basically, this is where it all started. The resistance, the movement to fight against the Italians and fight against colonialism, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wow, look at this, man. Piassa looks so different. It looks like I can't even recognize it. So what is this like? What is this logo? Like, they have like the circle with the sword and the spear. Are these like
shield.
Yeah, and the shield. So these are like the weapons that were used.
Yeah.
So they didn't have like guns or anything like that.
It was this kind of traditional weapon instruments Ethiopians used.
Okay.
So as you can see on the walls of this museum, you see the shields, the spears, and the swords. So
this was what they actually used in the war.
Very instrumental in defeating Italy.
So did the Italians have guns?
Yeah, they were somewhat.
So
modern
imagine
compared to
imagine
Ethiopia.
how much warriors Ethiopians are, that they fought off guns with spears and swords, you know?
Yeah, Ethiopians are warrior. Right?
Yeah. And I heard at that time when the Italians were coming to invade, the Ethiopians used to have like special clothing, and they would have like a special, like, not song, but they would say some kind of like a chant that would almost like put fear in the opponent's heart, like that.
Yeah, we
Right?
have such,
Yeah.
Ethiopians, you know, we call it in Amharic Shildela, you know.
Okay.
It just motivates you to fight.
To fight, yeah. So imagine you're coming over the hill to invade Ethiopia and you see a bunch of people with spears chanting this fighting song. I would be scared, you know?
They say,
Yeah, like the haka, you know, if you've ever seen in New Zealand. When did they build this actually? Because when I was here, this wasn't here.
yeah, it was not here. It's just was built before 2-3 years.
2-3 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's like-
Okay. So this actually is an image
Yeah.
of the warriors that fought during the Battle of Adwa, correct?
Exactly.
So you can see the guys holding a spear.
Yeah. And the shell, you
And
know.
the shield, yeah, that's the weapons we were talking about. So obviously this memorial is commemorated for the people who died, right?
Yeah.
How many people, do you know how many people actually died? How many Ethiopian people died during the Battle of Adwa?
Don't cut me.
No problem, no problem.
But, you know,
Roughly.
it's a lot, yeah. It's like I think 12,000, something like that.
12,000?
Ethiopians were died, yeah.
Wow.
But a lot was died by Italian side.
So the Italians actually got more damage out of it.
Yeah.
So they knew that, okay, we can't mess with these people.
Okay, so we can see that.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that. And you know,
This is amazing.
statue of Minilik. Yeah, it's good.
So guys, this I literally don't recognize it from my time. I mean, you can see all of this buildings, this whole road, these sidewalks, these street lights, this monument. What is this monument? Also part of the Adwa?
Yeah, exactly.
And it has Africa on top.
Yeah, on the top
Yeah,
is the African map there.
to represent like unity, Africa unite type of.
And you know, one thing, if we talk about this victory, the Battle of Adwa,
Yeah.
ignites something on the entire Africa. You know, when Africa was under the European colonialist power, Ethiopia was the only country which defeated such European power. So it just motivates and ignites on the minds of Africans that it's possible.
It's possible.
To defend
because
themselves.
before that, people didn't really fight against the colonial
Yeah,
powers.
so
It's kind of like right now what Ibrahim Traore is doing in Burkina Faso,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
And it was, you know, where we can say like it's an immediate event that just brings in the entire Africa common sense of what Pan-Africanism is.
Yes.
Pan-Africanism vision.
Like coming back to your motherland and
Something
fighting
like that,
for it and uniting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Africa.
Not separating each other,
Yeah,
which the colonial powers have tried to do for all too long, you know?
exactly.
So this monument is a representation of the unity.
Yeah.
Can we cross? Okay. Such nice roads now, you know?
Yeah, it's,
I don't feel like I'm in Addis Ababa anymore. It's different now. Yeah. So this is the monument, guys. And you can see people just hang out here. You know, they're chilling, enjoying, getting some sun. It's a beautiful day, man. Ethiopia has the perfect weather. So this whole area is kind of just revolves around the Victory Memorial. You can see the Africa on top there. And then over here, just a little view. And soon I'm gonna show you guys some historical buildings as well, because some of the architecture here is still left over from the time of the Italian, right?
Yeah.
So some of the architecture here resembles like colonial but mixed with Ethio style.
There are, yeah.
You can see. This is the main road of Piassa.
I told you this is called the avenue. The name of this avenue is
Yeah.
called Churchill, you know.
So what is it?
Churchill.
Churchill. What does that mean?
It's named by the England Prime Minister.
Oh, Churchill.
Yeah.
Winston Churchill.
Yeah, Winston Churchill.
The guy who fought in World War II.
Yeah, exactly.
Was he on Ethiopia's side?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because they were fighting against the Axis, right? Yeah.
So he was supporting Ethiopia. And
Wow.
in that, Ethiopia just
Give him the
for
name,
this. Yeah.
Churchill. Yeah.
It's called Churchill. Go down.
So one amazing thing about Ethiopia is that people might not know is it's actually known to be one of the oldest cradles of civilization. They found like a body here named Lucy, right?
Exactly.
It was known to be like, I don't even know how many years old, like hundreds and thousands of years old. So like they say mankind was founded here in Ethiopia. So this country has been through so much history, like you can't even imagine, you know.
Yeah.
If I start to talk about the true Ethiopian history, we'll be here all day because you can talk about Ethiopian history all day. So but what a beautiful sight, man. I'm so happy to see the development here. I mean, it's unrecognizable for me in some ways, but this can look like any road in Dubai or in China, you know, like it literally looks like that, you know. Now, one thing, I think Ethiopia is the toughest country for me as far as vlogging, especially in Addis. The people are so afraid of the camera. Usually, they're like, what is this camera? What are you doing? What is there a history behind that? What is that? Like, why? Because, bro, I've been to so many places, and you've seen. Usually, people like they don't get scared of the camera, you know? Oh, okay. So usually people don't get like worried about the camera, but here when you do it, they're like, you know, like what's happening? What is that? Like, what do you think that is?
You know, it's in my guess.
Yes.
This kind of just public vlog is not, you know, well known here in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
So it just they feel like we are just doing something very strange, you know. So they're afraid the camera.
Okay.
That's what I guess. And the other thing, they just are afraid like if you record and do something, you know, when you just do this vlog, you know, it's random, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're afraid like somebody might cut such a videos and just do some memes, something like that.
Okay.
Like
So
that.
I think people are afraid of. I think for a long time also in Africa, here in Ethiopia, the people have been the people that like journalists when they come, they only show like the negatives, or they try to like you know like use footage to like make the bad image of the country, right?
That's
So
right,
I think
yeah.
the people are a little bit weary of that.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, you know me and Myer Travels, guys. I only try to show you guys the best and the beauty and the silver lining and the reality, of course, because you can't hide from reality. But my goal isn't to try to hurt anyone or make them look bad. And that shouldn't be anyone's goal, because you can find beauty in anything if you look for it. And you can find ugliness as well. It's just up to you and your perspective, you know? We're standing in front of this memorial.
Yeah.
What exactly is this one?
This is a statue of His Holiness Abuna Petros.
Abune Petros.
Yeah.
And what did he do that's so for him to deserve a memorial?
Yeah, you know, he's very figurable and iconic Ethiopian Orthodox churchman. He was a bishop when Italy came and occupied Ethiopia for the second time.
So he's a priest, a high priest.
Yeah, high priest. So he was a man strongly fight against Italy. You know, he just push the people not to accept what the fascist Italy do on Ethiopia. He just condemned even the land of Ethiopia not to accept the fascist Italy. And you know, when Italy occupied Ethiopia, the Italians say and trying to convince the people saying those patriot Ethiopians are bandits, you know. So he was telling for Ethiopians, those patriots are not bandits as those Italians told you. They are patriots of what Ethiopian who are fighting against Italy to free us.
So he instilled the patriotism in the people.
Yeah, even he fight on the war front.
He was actually in the battle too.
Yeah,
that's why he has a gun.
You see, that's it. Yeah,
So what? That was the same time as the Menelik that time?
No.
This was after.
After it, during the period of King Haile Selassie.
Oh, so okay. So then the Italians tried to colonize again.
Yeah.
This was after World War II,
Yeah.
or during World War II time.
Yeah.
This was during Haile Selassie's time.
Yeah.
And at that time, he was the one who kind of spread the message of patriotism, fighting against the colonial powers.
Exactly.
And again, the Italians did have a hold here for about 4 or 5 years, right?
Yeah,
In this area specifically, Piassa.
Yeah.
That's why Piassa is actually an Italian word that means square, I think.
Yeah, and he was even executed by the Italian force, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's why they built him a memorial.
Exactly. He was
So rest in peace, and thank you for fighting for Ethiopia, you know? That's why the people are still free. They don't have, you know, like a lot of countries in Africa were colonized at that time. And till this day, they're still suffering from colonialism. but because of that, because of these people that fought, didn't have to be under the control of any colonial power. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So now we are entering the St. George. St. George, right? St. George. This is the Church of St. George, a very famous church here in Addis Ababa. We're now entering the courtyard of the St. George Church. This church was actually built in 1896 after the King Menelik II defeated the Italians. This church was kind of built to commemorate the victory of Adwa, and it's beautiful, and it's actually in its original form pretty much, I think. And people come here to make worship, but also it's a very it's a historical site as well. Yeah. Yeah. Museum. Salam no. Andedna. Ullu salam. Ullu salam. You working here? Security? Church. Azi. Can I go inside, church? I can go? I'm speaking my little bit Amharic. Amarinia Tishalal. Tinish. He's gonna take me to the museum. Azi. Museum. I go? Inside? No problem? So this right here is the museum, but also part of the church. Salam no? Andedna? Allu salam? Peace no?
I am peace. Still now I am peace.
You are in peace?
Yeah.
Because you are in the beautiful church.
Yeah.
Salam no? Andedna? What's your name, bro?
My name is Sise.
I'm making a video about Piassa, but the history of Ethiopia.
1,000 birr.
1,000 birr? For what?
To visit and to record also.
I have to pay 1,000 to go inside? He's saying 1,000 to go inside there.
Okay, Simberno.
Video no. And
sugar.
That's all we go.
I think that's a bit much, no?
Yeah.
You visit also, not only to record?
No, I mean,
inside also.
usually I just visit the church. They don't charge me money to go inside the church.
Yeah, we have regulation. This is.
But to go inside the church, I don't have to pay money, right?
It's closed now.
Ah, the church is
We will
closed.
open when you have interest to record to visit. We will open for you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, no problem. I don't need to go inside then. I can just show.
Outside it's not allowed to record.
Well, who's making these rules?
Oh, the head of the church. Every place there is a regulation. When you you come to your home, there is some regulation. Every place.
Yes, but
first
this is
also you have to ask the head of the church. Why do you?
But I visit to church.
Yeah, we don't know. Look, when you record something.
Yeah.
I have not mandatory to give you some record, but the head of the church will ask you, and when they agree, they order me to make some charge or to make free, but to make some records.
Okay, I understand, bro. I don't wanna make a problem.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we were stopped from filming, but you know we don't want to disrespect anyone. That's their church. That's what they feel. But it's a beautiful church, and it's a it's an Orthodox church, right?
Yeah.
So on the Orthodox. Is that all? Is that all? No, think it was walking.
የወጣን እየገባን ቋር ነው።
መቅረጽ አይቻልም እዚህ ጋር
የማይቻል
Thank you. So, yeah. So, I was gonna ask you. So, the church is actually very traditional Orthodox church, right?
Yeah. It's,
so, built in 1896, and it's still original from that time. So, as far as like, why do they make it in a octagonal form? What is the significance of that?
You know, if we just say this. In Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, every structure and the shape, what it has to be, is specifically related to the meanings of what the Bible.
So what is the 8?
It's 8 in. I mean, it's octagonal in shape.
Yeah.
This is reasonably to show that the eternity of what life after death,
after death,
and the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So in signifying that, they just make it octagonal in shape.
There was one fact you told me when I couldn't record, but that was a very interesting fact about the church. What was that?
Yeah, the name of the church is Saint George.
St. George.
So during the battle, you know, the Ark of Saint George was there in the battlefront. So Ethiopians.
So the Italians took the ark from here.
No, Ethiopians. The
Ethiopians took the ark with them.
Yeah,
to the battle.
Yeah, exactly.
And so
Ethiopians believe that the spirit of Saint George, the patron saint, was there in their blood, you know.
And that's why they were able to fight strong against the
Italians.
Italians.
Give them the strength to fight, you know.
So they carried the covenant with them, the ark with them, and they took it to battle, and they believe that that's what gave them the strength to fight off the Italians the way they did with the weapons that we showed you.
So they just built this in commemorating that victory.
Amazing.
Exactly.
Thank you. Salam. Andednish. Ulu salam. I make a video for YouTube. You speak English? You from Addis? Addis? Konjo? Konjo no. Very nice. Huh? Konjo. Latam. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Ciao. So guys, this is someone who's seen my videos before.
Yeah, I've seen in the both of you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
From Germany, but you're originally
Eritrean.
and you're just visiting Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Do you think I make a good display?
That was very good. That's why I came here.
That's why,
because of you.
because of my videos. What's your name?
George.
George. Nice to meet you,
Nice
brother.
to meet you,
Enjoy your trip in Ethiopia.
You do, you too.
Thank you so much,
Thank
brother.
you.
Thank you. See, people are still watching the videos from 2 years ago, so that's good to see at least, you know. You can see they're constantly building here now. All of the new construction. See a lot of cranes. This is all that Chinese construction. And you see a lot more of these green buses. These are actually EV buses, right? They're electric buses. It's also a new thing here in Ethiopia. You see a lot of electric cars, electric buses, which I didn't used to see before. But I heard now in Addis especially, you can't even buy a car unless it's an EV. It must be an EV, right?
Yeah, they say like that.
But it's good, at least it's good for the environment, less pollution. But these buses are beautiful.
Yeah, sure.
From China.
From China, but they just
They make it in Ethiopia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So it's made,
authentic
so it's
Ethiopia.
made in Ethiopia, assembled in Ethiopia, but originally from China, the parts. So now guys, I am walking through what used to be a very historical street, and you can still see some of the buildings and the structures still have this old history. Like look at this building right here. I'm not sure. Salam, I'm sorry. So as you can see, this one is a wood building, still has its original structure from the it says 1892 historic building. Imagine how old that is, man.
This was the spot for the first time when Addis was began to build as a capital city. A hood where people began to settle, you know.
So it has a lot
historic,
lot of history.
Yeah.
And over there they have a Starbucks coffee, not Starbucks. Starbucks. It's the fake Starbucks, you know. But
and this hood is very known for jewelry shop, you know.
Jewelry, yeah. I see a lot of gold and jewelry shops. Very nice. I don't have any money to buy gold, but you know, it's nice.
Anyone watching this video and if he's looking to buy, this is the right place.
Yeah, if you guys are rich and you want to buy some gold, come here. But also this street lost a lot of the history. Salam no. Andedna. Ulu salam. Peace no. So yeah, you can see some of these buildings are still here, the old buildings, but like a lot of Addis. So that's one thing that made me a little bit sad this time is obviously I love to see development, I love to see growth, but I hate to see history being torn down. And I feel like a lot of the Addis now, like that I used to see, is gone, the history, you know, because they're trying to renovate it, which is good, because with development they have to do that. But at the same time, it loses a little bit of
the past,
the originality. And I'm sure a lot of locals also feel like that too, right?
Sure,
Yeah.
As you said, it should be maintain that history, you know, when you just do those renovations, something like that.
Yes.
As that's where we came from.
Yeah, that's where you come from. It should,
you
know, so the next generation can see it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think there's a saying, you know, like development is or growth is not easy, you know. So it comes with certain things that people won't agree with, but maybe 10-20 years from now they might see the plan. Hopefully, you know.
And
This is an old bus right here. So you saw the new bus. This is how the old bus looks. very interesting.
Maybe if I show you,
Yeah,
those people was demolished originally here.
yeah.
They are relocated on those newly.
Oh, the new buildings. Okay, so that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
At least if they relocate people, they give them somewhere to live. That's good. So this right here is like a big construction site now, as you can see. Look at that, all the way down there. But this used to be people's homes, you know, and now it's all gone. And I think they've relocated them to some of these newer buildings. And now I think they're gonna make some beautiful parks and stuff here. Salam na? Andayna? Hello, salam? Ish. Yeah, you can see they're doing a lot of work in Addis, man. Even the roads like have bike lanes now. But one thing I feel, to be honest with you, and I mentioned this in my last video too, is that it just feels like less people here in the city. Like these streets used to be more busy and packed and a lot more people walking around, and like you felt the hustle and bustle, but now it just feels a little bit dead. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Huh?
National lottery.
Lottery?
5 million.
50 million.
Ewa. Moto.
But me, no Ethiopian. I'm a signal. The guy was trying to sell me some lottery, but what am I gonna do? Even if I win 50 million birr, I don't think I can claim it because I'm not Ethiopian. So I have to be honest though, what makes this city really interesting now is the fact that they have like all of these new sidewalks, new roads, but they've still kept some of the old buildings. So it has the dichotomy of the old with the new. You can see the clash or the mixture of the old and new, and it makes for a very interesting vibe for sure. Salam no, ande no. Ullu salam. Ullu salam. So this is that same shield and spear. Man, I know I've said it over and over, but some parts of this city are completely unrecognizable to me. And these glass steps. Salam no, andena. Allen. You see people riding their bikes on the bike lane. Technically, you're not supposed to walk on the bike lane, so you have to make sure you stay on the walking side, which is this side, or else you can get a ticket. Salam na? Andenish? Hello, salam. How are you? Good? You speak English? Yes. Oh, very nice. This is my first time back in Ethiopia after 3 years.
Where are you from?
I'm from America, but originally
You don't look like.
my family is Pakistani. You have a good eye. And you? From
Ethiopia.
Piassa?
No, from Addis Kilo.
Addis Kilo. Oh, okay. So this is my first time back in Piassa after 3 years, and everything looks so different. The city has changed so much.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Good.
It's nice, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice to walk. Yeah. What's your name?
Hewitt.
Hewitt. Myer.
Myer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, is there something that you would like to say? I'm making a video about Addis Ababa. Is there something that you would like to tell the people? Something special about your country, about your city?
Yeah, everything is getting good.
Everything.
And come and visit.
Yeah, guys, come and visit Ethiopia. And are you studying, or I see you have books? So, are you a student?
This is a top man. No, I'm not a student actually.
You're working.
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm a lawyer.
Oh.
But I'm not working as a lawyer for a time being.
Okay.
I'm doing, some kind of business by myself.
You're a lawyer. Very educated then. Huh.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, lawyer is not easy.
Of course.
You have to go to school for a long time. I'm not very smart, so
Really?
that's why I'm a YouTuber.
You think all lawyers are smart?
I think lawyers have a lot of dedication to academic because you have to read a lot.
A lot, yes.
Right? Yeah, my sister just finished law school, so I know it's very difficult. Yeah. But thank you so much, Hewitt. Thank you. I'm sorry to disturb you. And enjoy your walk.
No problem.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So yeah, guys, as you can see, man, people always say, come to Addis. So come to Addis. Habibi.
Known for hospitality.
Habibi, come to Addis. So guys, normally if I needed water in Ethiopia, I could find it within 1 second because there was always shops along these things. But right now, me, Hewitt, and Tekle have been walking for at least 10 minutes and we haven't seen one shop where I can get some wuha. And my mouth is so dry from talking. But
I think next time everything will be okay.
Yeah.
And small shops will be there.
hopefully, yeah.
Yes.
Because right now, a lot of shops are still being built. They're not open yet.
Yeah.
So we have to really work for your water, you know?
Yeah. You need to keep your water in your bag.
Ah, you have to keep it with you. That's where I made the mistake. Yeah. We're now walking through Arat Kilo. This is an area after Piassa. Also very updated now. Everything looks so new. So different. Everybody's walking around with umbrellas because they're protecting themselves from the sun, right? Yeah. I think I need one too. I'm gonna get too dark, but it's okay. It's too late. It's too late to change that, you know? Street is Niger Street. So a lot of the streets in Addis are named after African countries, right?
Yeah,
so this one is specific is...
Yeah, one thing, you know, Addis Ababa is said to be the capital city of Africa.
Yeah.
The headquarters of the African Union is here in Addis.
So it represents a lot of the Africa.
Yeah, most of the streets in Addis are named by those African nations.
African countries.
Yeah.
So right now we're actually walking next to this new library that they made. What is it called?
It's called Abrahot.
Abrahot?
Abrahot, yeah.
What does it mean?
If you just translate it, it's literally to mean enlightenment. Yeah.
Enlightenment.
Yeah.
So this, if you want to be enlightened, you can go into this library and you'll be enlightened. Amazing. You can see some big buildings being propped up in the background there. Another thing I've noticed in this city that I used to not see is there's a lot of garbage cans, which is why you don't see a lot of garbage in this area. Sometimes all it takes is putting garbage cans along the road and people will use them. But if there's no garbage can, then a lot of times people just throw the garbage on the road. So, you know, so many beautiful parks like this one right here that we're walking next to, adjacent to. This one is known as Friendship Park. It's really nice because you get a nice view of the city as well. If you look in here, they've built these beautiful parks all around the city and it has some really nice views as well. And down this beautiful street, so nice. Over here they have this I love Ethiopia, but where's the tea?
Tea, you're gonna make it like, you know.
Oh, with your body.
Yeah, he'd be like.
Oh, he's the tea, like tea for Tekle. Ah, that's what it is. I was like, where's the tea? It says Ethiopia. Yeah. So you're the person who stands there is supposed to make the tea. Ah, interesting. Man, all of these streets are so beautiful to walk now. This city became very walkable.
Exactly.
Like, it wasn't as walkable of a city before. But now, you can walk anywhere, pretty much.
You can walk like this, man.
Hey, Sue! What's this, bro? What is this circle?
This one is science museum.
Ah.
So this dome inside, it just shows some scientific movie.
Like planets, astronomy. That's why they have this painting of the astronomy.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. So this right here is the most expensive hotel in Ethiopia. Too expensive. It's too. I'm miskin, you know. I can't afford this. What's up, bro?
What's up?
How you doing? Are you also vlogging?
Yeah.
You vlog?
Yeah.
Oh, you make pictures.
Yeah, perfect. Send the telephone.
Oh, you send my telephone. How much do you charge for one?
How much? One picture 50.
One picture? 50?
Yeah.
I'm sabir.
Yeah, perfect picture.
Okay, you want to take one picture? I just want to support the young man with his business. So let's take one picture. Where's a good angle?
View. Coming.
Okay, so we're gonna I support the young man doing business, you know. What's your name, bro?
What's your name?
Say mama.
I am Brook.
Brook.
Yeah.
That's shit. Brook. Brook is gonna take our photo. What kind of camera do you use? Canon?
Yeah.
EOS?
EOS 15
650D.
Yeah.
Ah, very nice, bro. This is your business?
Yeah, it's not perfect.
How is the business? Konjo, no?
Konjo.
Arif? Okay, very good. So guys, if you come to Ethiopia, you support my friend, you get a picture from him, 50 bir, and he will take a good picture for you. Awesome, bro. Very nice.
ሰላም ነው።
Look at this, man. He took some nice photos of us, Mr. Brook. Let's see. Show me some other. Flip. Wow, look at that, man. Professional. Very good, bro. Arif.
How's it?
Etam. Very nice. Just to put into perspective how much things have changed. I remember I used to walk this street every day. So this was a very famous junction in Kazanchis. And down right over here, there was a big bus station, a mini bus station, and a very famous bakery. Obviously all of those things are gone now, but you can see how changed and beautiful. Look at this big building that they're building here. It's beautiful, but all of the little businesses that I used to go to, I don't see them. So we are at Kiab Coffee. We're gonna get some local food. What are you thinking, bro?
Coffee break ይባላል።
Okay, that's good.
መጀመሪያ ሰው coffee break ሲባል
So what do you think we should get?
I don't know. ምን ምግብ አለ? የምግብ ዝርዝር እስኪ ንገሪኝ።
ስጋ ያልሆነ ሽሮ
Did you try meat?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
ስጋ ነገር ትፈልጋለህ?
የሆነሽ
ቅቅላለ የበግ ጥብስ
Like tips?
Okay.
ቋንጣ ፍርፍር ጥብስ ምንቸት ቀይ ወጥ
Something different. I had Kwanta Firfir and tips the other day.
Okay.
So something different.
She say like there is a boiled meat, you know.
ቅቅልም አለ።
Which one?
Yeah.
What kind
It's
of
called
meat?
ቅቅል. It's something.
Sheep?
Yeah. የበግ ነው?
አዎ የበግ
Okay. It's yeah.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah. It's sheep. And so አንድ ቅቅል ሌላ ምን አለ?
ቅቅልና የበግ ጥብስ ይሆንላል።
Okay. Let's be.
What about like
Tips.
tips?
Yeah.
Like normal tips?
ቅቅል, yeah.
So this is the thing you were talking about.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah.
What is it?
It's called ቅቅል.
Kirkir. I've never tried that.
ወይስ እንደዚሁ
Okay. She just wanna put this here and then, or let it be as it is, yeah?
Yeah, this is okay. Yeah.
በቃ እንደዚህ ችግር የለውም።
Yeah. We'll pour it in ourselves.
ቡና በኋላ ብላችሁ
Yes, shit. And this is
This is called tips.
tips.
Yeah.
Beef.
Yeah.
Beef tips.
It's not
Or
beef, it's sheep.
Sheep. Sheep
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Okay. And this is meat mita.
Yeah, this is meat.
For the
that's
spicy.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yes, shit. Let's try it. I want to try this one first. This is kirkir.
Yeah, this is ቅቅል.
You gotta take the injera. This is only in Ethiopia, made from a special flour called tif. So you just take this meat, huh? Let's try this. It's hot. I'm gonna take the meat, the sauce. Bonjo.
It's good, yeah?
Very good.
Nice.
Has a little bit of a spicy taste. It tastes similar to the tips, but it has more gravy, more sauce. And then the tips. Try the tips. Bismillah. I love tips. It's my favorite dish. I can never get sick of tips. I can eat it all the time. The food here is actually really good. So we tried our best to finish everything. I think we did a good job. What do you think? Right?
You can see the
I
damage,
mean,
man.
we caused some damage here, guys. Look at this. The bones are only left. Looking like dogs ate it, you know?
Yeah.
And even Tekle is eating the soup. How is it?
It's so nice.
Very good, huh?
I feel like my body needs more fluid and
Yeah, it's like you're getting some energy from the soup.
I like this
It's
one.
like all the meat sits inside, so it gets very like brothy, a little bit fatty as well, and it's a little bit sticky, which is nice. Thank you. So guys, you know, when in Ethiopia, you have to have some bunna, some black coffee. I love the macchiato, but there's nothing like some traditional bunna. You know, this is my third coffee of the day. If you guys watch Myer Travels, you know, coffee is my lifeline. Without coffee, I cannot survive. So Ethiopia is the perfect place for me, you know? All right, guys, so wonderful day. Enjoying our bunna here. Nothing like Ethiopian coffee. Amazing days. Chilling with my boy Tekle. We really got to see a lot of Piassa and the history of Addis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. By the way, this bill for this food is around 700, 800 birr, which you can say is like $6, something like that. Pretty reasonable for the amount of food they gave us. So right here, Gab Coffee it's called,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
In Kazanches. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Go follow my boy TY Travels.
Exactly.
He's making amazing content out here. He's a great YouTuber and a great person. So
Thank
it's a
you.
pleasure to spend time with him. And we got more videos coming. We're gonna have another video for you guys. So stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't yet. And remember, continue to learn, continue to grow. And there is no growth until you leave your comfort zone. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.